Alright. What's up, everybody? I know there's nobody there. Whatever. It's whatever. Okay. Hope I can get this right. Ow, my ear!
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working. I can see you. Now I gotta make sure that it's working with... And it ain't working with my frickin' streaming thing. Hang on just a second, just a second, just a second. I'll just have to kind of do it like this. I will have to do it like this. Just kind of move it out the way. There we go.
A little cold in here.
And yeah, you'll have to, if you want to see my face, you'll just have to watch. You'll have to watch me on my YouTube channel, on my channel with the sound muted. Otherwise, there'll be feedback.
Mike,
Otherwise,
Michael,
I can't stream video.
Me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you not hear me?
I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Yes, you can't hear me. Always back to that. Always goes back to that. There we go. There we go. What the hell?
I'll be right there, man.
Okay.
I just have to go get a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I guess it's just me for the moment. Hopefully yeah, I'm still getting picked up. That's really funny. It's funny that I can stream my audio to the software as well as to to two different softwares, but I can't stream my video to more than one piece of software. It's really weird. That's okay. Somebody's here. If there's anybody watching, please forgive me. My friend stepped away. I see one person watching, but it's probably him. Probably him. Probably.
I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming. You're right. All right, bud. I'm here.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I got it all set up the best I can set it up, so.
It's all right.
Yeah. I blame Skype.
I thought about you today.
Okay. Anything.
Well, I gotta leave. Can I mention your dog? Because I really love your dog. Your dog is so cool.
He's back there looking right now back at me.
That's the only lovey-dovey thing I'll do is saying hi. Your dog is so cool. I love your dog. You know.
He's right. He's
Okay.
right. He's right back behind me, staring at me.
Well, before we start the show, I got a question for you. Real quick.
Huh?
Okay, you know I've been seeing a therapist for quite some time, right? The same therapist, right? I go in there to have my next appointment, and guess what? They get rid of my therapist, so now I have to start all over again, tell them my same stuff all over again.
No, 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 no! Stop! 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 That's not how it works. Okay. In fact, I'm probably fixing to lose mine too. You're not stuck with the same one forever. That's just not how it works. You don't have to start over because they keep a record of everything. All right?
Oh, okay, because they were making out like I had to start all over again. I was like, oh,
no,
I don't start over again.
No, 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 no. They have.
Glad.
Yeah, yeah. No, they have. That's because that's how it is with mine. They have a record. It's like all the stuff about you that's been said, everything that's got to be known. It's there.
Thank you, because I was thinking I was gonna have to repeat myself all over again, you know. But enough of that. Now that's out of the way. Your dog is so adorable. The video you made last time, I felt my heart melted. You know what I mean? Because he just kept looking at you like this.
Yeah, he does. He's behind me. Like I said, right. If you look at me on the live stream right now, just try to mute the audio. He's like right behind me, just staring me down. I could.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything right now. All I see is your star.
Wait, on YouTube?
No, on the Skype.
You're not going to. I was telling you watch the live stream to see me because I can't do video with both at the same time. Yeah.
I'll go right there.
And that's why I was saying just. That's why I was saying just mute the audio. That way there's no feedback. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise there'll be feedback.
Okay. That's why I was saying. There we go.
Yeah. Make sure to mute the.
A little bit.
Mute the audio. Mute. Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, he's like directly behind me. I don't know if you can see him there. He's just staring me down.
Yeah, this video is a few seconds.
It's about 10 seconds delay, so I'll just hold my finger there for a bit. It'll get to that part.
I love that dog. Oh, you're pointing at him.
He's back there behind me. He's staring me down. Yeah, he's a lovable
thing.
I want
my master's lap.
He's what now?
He's thinking, I want to sit on my master's lap.
Oh well, that's not happening.
Well, whenever you're ready, we'll start. Did you already start the video?
Yeah, of course. It's live streaming.
Well, I got some Black Friday news for Nintendo stuff and whatnot. I didn't get to have any money to buy anything, but they had a group of people, this is no joke, that were fighting over TVs, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's a picture of a dog that, I forgot what brand what kind of dog it is, but it has a picture of there's a tennis ball on a TV, a picture of it, and you see the dog literally jumping. There's a huge crowd of people, and you see the dog jumping for the tennis ball in the middle of Black Friday. It is hilarious.
Okay.
But
yeah,
anyway.
I didn't do anything Black Friday either. I never have money for Black Friday because it starts so late in the month. If Black Friday took place on like the first fucking week, I'd have the money. But I never have the money because it always takes place right after Thanksgiving, way into the month when my money's gone, depleted.
And they wonder why their sales numbers are so down. You know what I mean?
It's the wrong time of the year to do it. People don't have money for that kind of stuff till like I said, first of the month. Well, there's people who have the money. It's just like, but there's people who are on a fixed income that are usually out of money at that point, and it's a missed opportunity for these guys. I don't know why they do like that.
Well, I don't know. I guess they don't want to make money.
And I thought I was the only one offended by the. I hate sounding like one of those SJW Looney Tunes, but I'm kind of offended that we call it Black Friday. Why don't we call it something more happy, like Super Friday or something, or Oh My God Friday? God, no, please, no, it's that Friday.
Well, see, I don't even know how it all got started anyway.
I don't know either. I have no idea.
Oh, you're gonna laugh at this, okay? All right, do you like Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving? Right?
Oh yeah, I know about that. They were all throwing a fit on. They were throwing a fit on Twitter just because. See, I suck because I can't remember the kid's name. The one black character on the show was on the other side of the table by himself. But I thought he was like a guest of honor. I thought he was supposed to be kind of like that. He was supposed to be facing everybody else. You know, just
it was at a time too where it was at a time when people were. He was trying to introduce a black character into a cartoon, which it worked out really.
He was already part of the, when that particular special was made. He was already part of it. I'm just saying that particular episode, he was a guest of the whole thing. He was by himself. That way, he could be directly across from everybody to talk to anybody. And they forgot to mention that there's two other characters that are by themselves on the other two sides of the table. So I think people just wanted to be pissed.
My thing is, why did it take? This thing's been showing for decades, and now all of a sudden they're offended.
Yeah, now they're offended. Now they're offended. Up, Mike just joined.
All right,
Garcia, Mike Garcia. I'm triggered by Black Friday. Triggered by Black Friday. That's what he said. Triggered by Black Friday. I'm not triggered by it, though. It is pretty annoying that I can't. Actually, you know what? I'm happy I can't, because I would probably hurt somebody. All that pushing around and stuff, I'd probably end up breaking somebody's bones or something. You're legal? What? He just said he's legal. What?
That's cool.
I guess he's serious. He's actually legal now. So what? He's a citizen. So you're like a legal citizen of the U.S. or something, dude. There's a delay, so because of the delay, he won't see that right away. 10-second delay. The reason for the 10-second legally legit. Okay. I was going to say, I found out why there's a delay. It's because I'm on satellite. It takes time for the signal to reach space and then get back down. It's about 10 seconds. And that's why it's so slow for me. That's why...
The U.S. of Australia.
U.S. of... Oh! I'm confused. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on.
Us of Australia, maybe?
Is that a pie behind you or something? Looks like one of those holders for a pie.
It is. That was
what
was left of my pumpkin pie that I ate.
Oh, I didn't have. All I had was because I'm a diabetic. All I had was a single piece of cherry cheesecake. That's all I had.
Well, I feel so bad that you can't fully participate in it because, man,
well, my brother brought me a plate of food, and it was some. I'm trying to remember real quickly. Stuffing, green or string bean casserole, I guess it's called, or something like that. Green bean casserole, I think that's what it's called. I don't know.
Yeah,
French's onions on it and everything. A bunch of turkey meat. What was that other thing I had? There was a bunch of stuff there. It also had something I can't stand. It had oh god, give me a second. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Fruit salad. I hate fruit salad. Where they put the white. It's usually Cool Whip, and I'm okay with Cool Whip. But for some reason, she used sour cream. Why?
Oh.
Why? It was like marshmallows and sour cream with fruit. I'm like, what the? That's disgusting. It's like I don't even like it to begin with. And it's just, oh god, gross.
It was okay. I've tried one time. It was okay, but when anything spectacular, you know what I mean? Oh, the guy Mike Garcia said NES Classic, and so.
What about the NES Classic?
He wrote. That's what he wrote on the comments.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I don't know why. It's kind of vague.
Does that mean you bought an NES Classic Mini?
Yeah, Mike, did you buy one? We'll have to wait a second for it to reach him in about 10 seconds. I think it's about 10 seconds. Oh, he sees it. Oh, he sees your box in the background.
Yes, that is my NES Classic Mini. You should see the entire. I'm gonna move my thing a little bit so you can see more.
Yeah, I see all that stuff. Wow. Yep, that's a lot.
Unfortunately, I got a bunch of stuff that I need to put away because I've got a lot of those boxes for Christmas and everything else.
Yeah.
But man, I got a whole huge selection of amiibos.
See that?
I was gonna make a joke and say if anything happened to me, you get all my amiibos.
Yeah, I don't really care, really. I have one amiibo that I never opened, and it's the one that I got with my Switch. Mario in a dress. Mario cross-dressing.
That's classic right there when you
I was like, what are you exactly trying to say about me, man? What exactly?
First time I've ever seen
I didn't know it existed. I had no idea it existed, and all of a sudden I'm getting an amiibo of
You know, actually I checked and there is no amiibo with Mario in a dress. At least not as amiibo itself. In the game you can, but not in
No, there is an amiibo. There is an actual amiibo. It was a limited edition. It probably wasn't out there long. I can grab it from my room and show you. It's a legit amiibo.
Oh, I believe you. That's just crazy, though. I mean, golly. Next, they're gonna have Bowser in a dress. You know. But you tear up the dress.
I was gonna say they kind of do, but it's not official, and I don't really count it as Bowser in a dress because it's some weird, twisted thing that the internet came up with. I don't like it. That whole Bowsette thing.
Yeah, and come to find out that Nintendo actually did create that before that person did because
no, they didn't. No, they didn't. No. Bowsette was an internet created thing. It was created by random idiots. It's not an official thing. It's nothing Nintendo came up with. In fact, they made it perfectly clear that that crown in the game only works with Toadette. It's like her own personal power. So it doesn't work with anybody else. And it doesn't mean anything either. According to the devs, the whole reason that they came up with Toadette getting that crown and everything, it was a way for them to let you play as Peach and still have Peach be who you gotta rescue, which is just retarded. I'm tired of Peach being rescued. That's what I loved. That's one of the things that I loved about Super Mario 3D World. You don't rescue her. She's not who you rescue. She's with you. That's why I love that game. I kind of hope they port it to the Switch. Kinda. I kind of hope they do.
Well, I know that they're porting Super Mario U or whatever.
That's the one I was talking about. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with Toadette being able to grab the Super Crown. And
yeah, that game is being ported over. They've been advertising. It comes out.
It's already ported. I'm saying that I was talking about Super Mario 3D World, which is only on the Wii U, and I'm hoping they port it to the Switch. So I'd love to play that on a go. Yeah, 3D World. I've got it on the Wii. I got it on the Wii U.
And I really loved how they ended with the music and everything. At the end, with the final battle between you and Bowser, where you're climbing up this.
Oh, and he turns into the cat.
Busting through. Oh, I loved it. I mean, the whole game ended up being.
That's not even the last battle. Unfortunately, you have to collect a bunch of crap to get to the last battle. I'm tired of the collecting. I wish Nintendo would stop doing the collecting. I hate collecting. It's like it feels pointless.
Well, Super Mario Odyssey was one of my favorite games now, as far as Mario games go.
As far as I'm concerned, I've beaten it. I don't want to play it anymore. I'm done. It was fun, but all that collecting gets under my skin. It's like,
well, don't be surprised if they don't release DLC in the near future for it. Some more.
They've already released some stuff. I wish they would release a DLC that lets you go back to Isle Delfino. I would like to go back to Isle Delfino.
Well, they were talking at one point doing a DLC that takes basically you get to it's a game in itself where you actually get to play Super Mario 64, but it'll be a whole game. But they basically redid the graphics in some way. The question is, I wonder how that would be. See, I never played Mario 64. But I didn't own a 64. I missed that era.
I have a Nintendo. I've got one. I've got a Nintendo 64. I've got a bunch of Nintendo 64 games. I just don't have any place to put it right now and hook it up and everything. I gotta get this house sorted.
Well, I heard that one of the most awesome games on there was GoldenEye. Everybody talks about it.
If you go back and play it now, it's not very fun. The controls are wonky. It's just not very fun. There was a remake of GoldenEye.
Yeah, it came out. I think it came out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One at one point, but I never.
It was on the Wii also. It came out. Was it the Wii or the Wii U? One of the two. I think it was the Wii though. I could be wrong. But yeah, there's a port of it for. No, it came out on the Wii first. It came out on the original Wii first, and then they made an HD version for the place. I think it was either the PS3 or the PS4. But yeah, it came out on the Wii first. Actually, it was weird. It was weird that they did that like that. I know because there was an uproar because the movie has Pierce Brosnan. Is it Pierce Brosnan? I think it's Pierce Brosnan. I can't remember. As Bond, and they didn't use him for the game when they remade the game. Instead of Pierce Brosnan, it's that new guy with the short, light-colored hair as Bond. When they remade it on the Wii and whatnot, and that was like the big upset, as far as I know.
Well, we're less than a weekend. We're not too far from the release of Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. And
I will get it eventually. There's actually a story mode, so I'll get it. I was waiting for a story mode because I have shit internet. I don't have friends here to play with. So what the fuck do I care about all the battling with people thing? I need a single player experience to make me want to buy something. Because of where I live in this really crap internet.
I can see you definitely enjoying that. But the problem I have with Super Smash Bros. The only one complaint I have with it is you don't get the. You know how in the last one they had the Brawl, not the Wii U version, but the Brawl Wii game. They had a story mode, right? The Subspace MC or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Well, in that game, you could actually as you unlocked a character, you actually unlocked him as a fighter, basically.
That's what you do in the new one. That's what you do in the new one.
Well, that's not what I've heard, but maybe you're right. I don't know. I've just heard.
You unlock a bunch of them in the story mode.
Oh, I hope good because man, that's the I love that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing that happened. Okay, Smash Brothers for Wii U didn't have a story mode, as far as I know. And the reason that they had for that is because they didn't think people liked it because there was a very loud minority of people who didn't like unlocking characters that way. They didn't want to play the single player mode. In reality, the people who liked it were a majority. They just didn't say anything. And so after they decided not to put a story mode in the Wii U version, everybody who actually liked the story mode that was in the Wii version in Brawl, we actually had something to say about it. And because of that, that's why Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is going to have a story mode, because it actually is something people wanted.
It's a shame that they could have maybe made a little side story mode for DLC or something, you know what I mean, for the Wii U version at the time, but they didn't.
Yeah. Mike said he's gonna get a PS1 Classic. I don't want one because I don't see a point.
I'm not paying $100 for 20 games.
Nope.
It's ridiculous.
Nope. A lot of people aren't. A lot of people aren't going to pay for those particular games. They don't care for those games. I don't really care for those games that they listed. My issue is they could have had a way to expand it. They could have had some way for you to have more games later. In fact, it was a missed opportunity. That's something that Nintendo was criticized about with their two little offerings. There's no way to add more games. Well, Sony could have outdone Nintendo. Sony literally could have outdone Nintendo, and they didn't. In fact, if anything, they've underdone what Nintendo done. They did a lesser job. They did a bad job, in my opinion. I'm just saying.
Well, they shot themselves in the foot, and they'll find out real quick when there's a bunch of PS. The only ones that are gonna buy them are the real stern fanboys. That's it. You know.
He said it's a birthday present.
Else,
he said it's a birthday. He said that he's getting it for his wife for a birthday present. Actually, it's not really for him.
But the thing is, though, the only ones that are gonna buy it are the serious fanboys. Everybody else don't care. You know what I mean?
I can put them on my. I've got PS1 games on my Raspberry Pi that I play, so I'm not worried about it. I can play them on my PC.
A lot of those games you can get on the PlayStation Store, anyways. I mean,
are you sure about that?
I know. Yeah, they have PlayStation. Well, they have PlayStation Now. Now it's called.
Oh well, so you're not really. Yeah, that's. I don't think you're actually getting the games. You're just streaming them.
Well, they have an option that used to be you could either stream them or you can download the games now.
Well, I know you can download PS1 games on the PS3 because I can still do that. Other than that, I've got a PS2. I've got actual physical PS1 games, PS2 games. I've got so many fucking games that I question why I buy more because I'm backed up. I'm so backed up with games that I could play.
Well, the problem I have with PlayStation is it's lost its magic to me. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I don't know. I remember when PlayStation was awesome with the PlayStation 1. That's why I didn't get a Nintendo 64 at the time because it just felt more epic to me. And then when PlayStation 2 came along, I didn't care about PlayStation 2. I went to GameCube because GameCube looked awesome at the time. And it was more powerful at the time, so I went with it.
The PS2, I think no. The PS2 was more powerful than the GameCube. The GameCube just had more RAM. That's not more power. That's just it's not the same. But I had both. In fact, I still have both. So there was a lot of really good games on the PS2. But you could slowly see that curve. You could slowly see things going downhill. Slowly. You started seeing more Western-developed games and less Japanese-developed games. And I don't know about you, but I prefer the Japanese-developed games at the time. But you started to see that rise in Call of Duty and whatnot in that era. And then, of course, when the Xbox and the PlayStation 3 came out, it was like full-on games being developed in the West, and I don't care for a lot of them. I don't care. I love the Switch because there's a lot of Japanese-developed games coming to that system. I love that. I love the indie games and whatnot. That's what I love. I don't care about the realistic games. I don't care about Hollywood, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't care. I hate when developers like at the Game Awards, which by the way, that's next month is the Game Awards. I'm gonna watch that. But I get irritated when somebody goes to like the Game Awards or something and they sit there and they brag about how the gaming industry is becoming more and more like Hollywood and everything with experiences that rival. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Hollywood. In fact, stay the fuck away from Hollywood. I don't want interactive cinema. I don't want to play a fucking movie. I want to play a video game. I want to have fun. I don't have fun when I'm sitting through cutscenes and tons of cutscenes and not doing much. Like, what was that one game, Heavy Rain? I can't stand Heavy Rain. It's so fucking boring. Because it's all it is a glorified interactive movie. And everybody praised it. And I'm like, this is fucking boring. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just tired of that.
Well, that was like Until Dawn, the game. I don't know. I wasn't thrilled with it. I mean, I didn't
like that one either.
It was like a walk, basically a walking experience, and I don't like games where I have to just walk around and whatnot. Now,
Interact
granted, there
and
was
whatnot.
one, yeah.
Decisions.
I mean, some of them are okay. I loved Outlast. Outlast was an amazing game. I don't know how many times I jumped out of my seat because of that game. The second game, I haven't played it yet, so I can't make a judgment on it. But anyways, like I said, $100 for 20 games is ridiculous, and I wouldn't waste my time with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you.
And you watch. They'll be when you go when I go to the GameStop on the 7th to pick up my Nintendo Super Smash Bros. Game. They will have them on the shelf sitting there for where nobody's buying them.
Wait, what will be on the shelf that nobody's buying?
The PS Classic, the PS.
Oh yeah. No, I think the only people that I know that are still buying it is they can't wait to hack it and add what they want and whatnot. So.
Heck, you could technically hack the.
There's no point because of the price tag. I can do the same thing they're fixing to do with that, but for a lot less. That pie thing I got and everything was like, it was cheap. It was like $50.
Well, you know, one game I really enjoyed, and it was on PlayStation and GameCube at the time, was Vampire Hunter D. It's a great game.
I don't know if I ever played it.
There was a PlayStation 1 game also that was really good called D. And it was kind of an interactive thing too, but it was very scary though. The game had you jumping out of your seat. You know? You remember that video game they had back in the 80s where it was like a dragon, you had a princess, and a guy that was like an armor, and he had to go and save this woman.
Hang on a second. Hang on just a second. Hang on just a second. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot I had food on the stove. Cooking still.
Now, don't feel bad. It has happened to me too.
Oh my god.
But imagine but the game I was talking about, you know, I can't remember the name of it right now, but in the arcade version, if you made the wrong choice, you died and you had to start over. And I wish I could remember the name of it off the bat, but it was like King Arthur in a way, and he had to go through these different. He had to make these certain choices of directions and which way to go, or certain movement he had to do, or he died. But he also, you come up at the end, you fight a dragon boss of some kind. But he's got this girl with long blonde hair, the princess, that he's got to save. It's pretty weird.
It was 2D, wasn't it? It was like hand-drawn art, right? Animation.
And a lot of it was like a movie, and you had
yeah. It was made by God, what is that guy's name? Remember that movie All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the same guy who did that did all the animation for that game, and I'm trying to remember the name of that game myself, and I can't remember. I thought it was something, and I can't. Oh my God, what was that game? I know what game you're talking about, though. Yeah. Yes.
I miss games like that. That was a hard game too. Woo! I have it on my 3DS. They ended up having it where you could buy it on the 3DS store, and I got really far on it, but the sequel was even better than the first one.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of that game, but I know what you're talking about. Just can't remember.
And he was like King Arthur in a way.
He was a knight. I know what you're talking about, and I remember. I can remember now who animated it. John Bluth.
Those were the days, man. That was when gaming was awesome. You know what I mean?
They had like a re-release of that on the Wii at one point. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Dragon's Crown, because that's not it. I don't think it's Dragon's Crown.
Dragon Quest? Dragon Quest?
No, 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 no. I'm trying to remember the name of it now that you mentioned it. God damn it. That's not it. I'm trying to figure out what that animated thing was. Okay, no, Dragons. No, that's not it. Not Dragon's Crown. Oh my God. No, no. You know what?
What?
I'll just type in. No, because I'm really trying to remember now what the game was that he was involved in. But I remember, yeah, John Bluth. Don Bluth. Don Bluth, not John. Don Bluth. Don Bluth did the animation for that game, and I'm trying to remember the name of the game because I want to remember now. I know what game you're talking about, and I'm trying to Don Bluth Wikipedia. Dragon's Lair.
I found Dragon's Lair. He had two of them. It was called Dragon's Lair and Dragon Lair 2 Time Warp, but then he had another game that was set in the same time as the first Dragon Lair called Space Ace.
They're not in the same universe. But he did make it.
No, I said the same year. The same year.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Space Ace. Space Ace and Dragon's Lair. Yep. That's it. Couldn't remember.
The second one was so funny. I could not believe how funny it was. And check this out. Guess who one of the publishers was? Electronic Arts, EA.
That was back when they were still worth a fuck. That's back when EA was worth a fuck. They're not worth a fuck anymore. There was another game that I really loved that I was playing. It was on the Genesis, and they don't make games like that anymore either. I can't remember the name of the game, but it's a fun action game because it's got like a mage. It's like a side-scrolling thing where you attack creatures and stuff. It was like 3 characters, a Amazon, a warrior, barbarian-looking dude, and a mage.
Well, there was one more that they did called Dragon Lair 3, The Curse of the Mordred, that came out in 2005.
I didn't know about that one.
Mm-hmm. I've never heard of it either, but yeah. Well, I'm not gonna be on much long. I'm not gonna be on much longer, brother. My mess is kicking in. But are you?
Yeah, you look it. Oh yeah, I was gonna say something before you go. I might switch my internet plan because they have one that they're offering that's cheaper, and it lets me instead of being up late like this, I can get up at 3 a.m. and do it until 8 a.m. instead of like I do now. Now it's around midnight to like 6 a.m. But instead I can get up and do it from 3 to 8 a.m. if I switch to that plan.
Well, by 3 in the morning, I'm already asleep.
Oh, okay. Well,
I wish I had a plan where you could do it earlier in the evening, but
they can't because there's too much congestion. It's satellite, so it's like this is like the best. This is the best thing I could think of. It's like there's nothing else. At least then I could get a. What?
I was gonna say if you leave it here, at least this is more workable, especially on weekends, Fridays. Like Fridays and Saturday nights, I stay up late at that time.
Well, the reason I was saying about changing is because number one, it's 12 more gigs for the day. I get 12 more gigs in a month per day, or not per day, but like to use during daytime hours. And then this way I could get an actual normal fucking night's sleep. 3 a.m. is pretty normal for me. Like if I go to bed at like 10, I can get up around that time and it's fine.
Well, dang, I should maybe I can work something out. Maybe I can get up early.
I'm just saying I'm considering it. It just seemed like a better idea to me. Because it's cheaper and everything, so I don't know.
Well, whatever you think would be best for you, you know what I mean? But I got good news though. I will be really working off my time as much as I can to increase your number of subscribers on your channel. I've got a plan, if everything works out, I'm gonna be doing a live video and promoting your channel. In
Okay.
fact, I've had a few people even check you out and subscribe to you.
They have, yeah, they have. I wish, because I don't really like recording videos anymore. All I care to do is the live streaming at night, and nobody's really around except for, well, Mike Garcia, Mr. Garcia. He's around. Otherwise, I'll sit here and start live streaming, and nobody ever shows up. I live streamed last night, nobody ever showed up.
Well, do you still have? You got Facebook. I was going to say there is a way to get you. Facebook is the best place to promote your YouTube channels. You've created a Facebook page of your own, and you share that Facebook page to all type, depending on what your video is based. If it's a Nintendo page, a Nintendo video, then you send it to all the Nintendo pages you can think of.
I'm all over the place with these live streams. I gotta fix that real quick. There we go. I'm all over the place with these live streams. You know, as far as when I mean all over the place, I mean what I talk about is all over the place.
Well, I can always just put just promote it as a on my Nintendo page, anyways. Promote it and say, "Come check out my friend," and he got some good content and whatnot.
It's kind of sad. True. It's kind of sad, but I feel like in order to gain an audience, you kind of have to hijack other YouTube channels and make yourself known. I go in the comment sections all the time and say, check out my channel. I don't like doing that. It feels spongy and whatnot, but I don't know what else to do. I have no idea what else to do.
I've been busting my tail for probably, especially the last 4 months. I'm at 924 subscribers now.
900? Like, wow. You're almost there to where you can partner again. You're almost to the point you can partner again. You have to have 1,000 You have to have 1,000 subscribers. You're almost there, and you have to have so many watched views to become a partner again. I don't know where I am. I don't know how many people I've got.
528, and you're halfway there.
Halfway, yeah. I just need to do more. My depression gets real bad. It'll get real bad, and I don't want to do anything.
I've been there too. You know, I've been there, and it's like pulling your hair out, trying to get somebody to subscribe to you too. You know what I mean?
I ain't got the hair to pull out.
Well, mine's starting to go the same way, but mostly in the front.
Well, if you need to sleep, go ahead and sleep, man. I'm sorry. I'm up at weird times. I know.
Well, let me know when you're gonna make your next video, and whenever you need me, just try to let me know a little ahead of time, and I'll just won't take my medicine.
I'll do it tomorrow night. I'll probably do it tomorrow night. I do it. I've been trying to do it every night for like maybe an hour or longer. At least an hour, though.
Well, I'll tell you what, anybody who watches this, don't forget his little doggy, too. His dog is just amazing. I love your dog.
He's back there cleaning his paw, looking at me. Hi, Booger.
You know,
What, baby?
Well,
I love you.
That dog is your pride and joy right there, you know?
Yeah, him's sweet. I got him sitting over there in front of the heater. That way he stays warm. He gets cold easily.
And anybody who's never seen his dog do the magic trick, it's pretty cool. You have to watch one of his past videos. He'll get up and
it's begging. That's what it is. Is begging. Yeah, he's begging.
And I love how he does this little hand motion thing. It's great. I love it.
It's like, I'm here. Pay attention. That's what he does. He's basically like, pay attention to me.
Well, and I wish I was in the same, that one day you had him, I was like, I wish he was in the same room with me. I would give him one of these doggy biscuits. He would just love it.
Maybe he might. I don't know. He's a little more fond of, because I tried giving him biscuits before. He didn't really like them. He's more fond of like those little fake meat treats and everything like that. Sauce, you know, like pepperoni and whatnot. He likes those a lot more.
You know something else that dogs love, I found out? Vienna sausages.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, those in front of him, he'll tear that thing apart.
He also likes what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. He likes fudge. Probably what you were talking about. The Anna sausages, yeah. Little bitty short little weenie things in a can. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He likes those too. He's
Or
like
just give
me,
a plain old-
actually. His favorite is barbecue, same as me.
Well, also give him hot dogs. Dogs never say no to hot dogs most of the time, you know?
Yeah. I try not to give him too much of anything like that because then he starts begging me for my food and whatnot. So, yeah.
Well, the thing is, he also my dog will pretty much eat anything you give him. I've seen him where he tore a whole pine cone apart.
This dog's picky as hell. He's no different. He's no different than me.
Well, I'll tell you, they say sometimes some dogs resemble, I mean, in some ways mimic their owners.
Yeah.
I think that dog is the one perfect for you, you know?
My brother said originally when he got it that he got it from me and I didn't want it, which is probably true. I can't remember, but it's probably true because I just lost 2 dogs because I couldn't take. I was doing something wrong and they died, and I didn't want any more. So I think he kept it. But then he stopped being here. I'm here alone all the time now. My brother's not here at all. He's He's across town all the time with his girlfriend. He stays with her.
But you enjoy being home, be able to enjoy your own space. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I don't like it all the time. It gets pretty lonely.
Well, at least now you don't have to worry about. I mean, at least you can be in control of your own house. You know what I mean? If you want to be alone and not be bothered by anybody, you can do that. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Well, man, I'm gonna get off here and get some sleep. But night, thank you for having me, man. And
you're welcome.
Give your doggy a kiss for me.
Yeah, it's better than sitting here staring at the camera and talking, and talking to somebody that might not even be there. Because that's what's happened like last night. I was talking to nobody for hours.
Well, totally, you got 3 people watching. I don't know who the other person is, but...
Yeah, you and 2 other people. You and Mike Garcia and somebody... Sometimes it'll say people are watching, but it's people who don't have an account so they can't comment. And sometimes it's people I blocked. They can still watch, they just can't say anything. So... it can be one of the 2.
Now, if it's somebody who blocked you, well...
No, that I blocked.
I mean,
I blocked several people. They're troublemakers. Then they make new accounts, give me shit, and I block them again.
That's all you can do. And really, it's kind of funny, actually. Once you meet them, you don't give them a voice. Don't ever give them a voice, and you're good. That's what I do.
I kind of give them a voice, but not really. I usually... when they attack me on a live stream, I usually slap them down with logic and whatnot. I tell them off and call them for what they are. And yeah.
Well, I had one tell me he was going to eat my children, which
what
didn't
children?
make no sense.
Yeah, I was going to say, what
That's
children?
what I was going to say. I said, what children? Where?
Maybe he meant your dog.
Well, my dog is my kind of my baby. You know what I mean? I have a cat too. His name's Garfield.
I would ask him if he's from North. I would ask if he's not from North Korea if he wants to eat your dog. Are you from North Korea?
Well, South Koreans eat dogs too.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They really don't.
No.
The only reason they don't. The only reason the only reason people in North Korea eat cat and dog is because their government is so fucked up. Kim Jong-un and whatnot. They don't let them have decent meat. They don't let them have decent food. So they're forced to eat shit. They're forced to do this. But people in
China serves dog. That's on their menu.
Maybe some parts. I don't know. The only place that I know definitely does is North Korea. People in in South Korea are they eat what we eat. They eat poultry and fish and beef. I know because there's a lot of videos. If you look up videos, you can look up Koreans eat barbecue for the first time, or this, that, and the other. And they talk about what they eat.
Well, hopefully things have changed a little bit since the so-called peace talks. You know what I mean?
Nope. In fact, he's still building weapons over there. There's nothing.
I don't. Well, this is the one time that I blame everybody at this point, even the past presidents, because nobody's done anything for decades. They've allowed them to keep staying in power.
Yeah, you can't let them keep building this shit and go unchecked. You just can't. If I was president, I wouldn't let this go. I'm not a warmonger, but I don't want to let evil people get out of hand.
The problem is that, let me ask you a question. I hate getting political or anything, but
yeah.
Did you hear about the woman today? All right, there. You know they had put that. I forgot what they got. It's a special type of barbed wire that they put at the border, right?
Oh yeah, they put a bunch of barbed wire and whatnot down at the border.
And this woman decides to try to climb it, over it, and take her child and she threw one of her children over the wire.
What the fuck is wrong with these? Okay, first off, anybody who's watching who's an SJW windbag, I'm not a hate-filled racist asshole. But for fuck's sake, these people wouldn't come here if things weren't so shitty in their country. And if things are so shitty in their country, I don't see why we can't just fix things for them. We should go down there and we should fix shit for them. Then they won't come here. They won't have an excuse.
Well,
they don't even look. These people don't even look like they're coming from poverty. Like, you see the clothes they're wearing and everything, right? They're clean and everything.
Well, the thing is, a lot of them are Hondurans that are coming from.
Yeah,
Honduras,
they're not even. Even Mexico's getting frustrated with them.
Well, they said they're looking for a better life, and a lot of them, we don't even know who they are. They haven't been vented. And one thing I can agree with the Trump on is they need to be vented before they even come in this country.
Yeah, it takes time.
They're terrorists.
They're trying to bum rush the process and get forced in. And I don't think they realize what president we have right now. It's not going to work. So I don't really think we should just let people just come in willy-nilly. There's already a lot of poor people in this country, a lot of poverty, a lot of struggles. We don't need this right now. We can't help them right now.
You got veterans living in boxes.
Yeah, veterans. So it's like, what the fuck are they expecting? I think they were lied to. They thought it's so grandiose here and it'll be a better life and everything. Whoever told them that fucking lied. People need to stop making out the U.S. to be this perfect place. It's not fucking perfect. There's a lot of shit wrong with it. There's a lot of shit we're dealing with. Coming here...
A lot of his caravan was funded by a man called George Soros.
Supposedly.
And yeah, supposedly. And a British guy, too. Some guy from Britain. I mean, some British guy, but I can't remember his name right off the bat. But anyways, I think it was a good idea that they put down this wire, because this wire is one of those they have in prison. They're really sharp.
They've already caught several people trying to clip the wire. They had wire clippers trying to clip it and everything, get it out the way. And it's like... So you got people there shooting stuff at them. Gas. It's just gas. It's not gonna kill them. It's just gonna make them have to leave. Force them back.
There's a military thing I saw on YouTube recently, and basically it doesn't kill them or anything, but it gives them kind of a shock wherever they're at. It makes them not want to move closer to the border.
All I gotta say is I'm not fucking racist. I just want to feel secure. And I think that's everybody in this country. They just don't want random people walking in without being vetted and everything. We need to have it. Well, the reason we have to do the vetting and everything, and we can't just let them walk in, is because if we don't vet them, there's no way to identify them if they if somebody commits a crime. You have to have them on on the docs, and when I say docs, I mean documents and everything, so we can see who they are. That way, if somebody does something they shouldn't be doing, we know who they are. We know what they've done before, if they've done anything, and we can take care of things more easily. It's just not a safe thing to let people just walk the fuck in. I don't agree with open borders.
And there's a lot of people on the left right now that said it's racist if we don't let them into this country.
It ain't fucking racist. That's a fucking lie. It's not racism, all right?
I never could.
I'm tired of that.
I know. I never could understand that way of thinking either. It's like the president had legal authority by the Constitution to secure our borders.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with everything he's done, like the tax cut to the rich. I don't agree with shit like that. But it's one of those things. I do think he's being too I don't know what that word is he used. The zero tolerance thing. I don't think you should separate the kids from their mothers. I don't think you should do that. And he did that, and I don't agree with that. If you want to put them in a
well, Obama actually had deported separated more children than Trump.
Yeah, he deported a lot of people too. People fail to mention this shit. It's just how it is. It's just how things work. It's our laws and everything. That's just how it is. We can't just let people just walk in. Open borders are a bad idea because of the safety risks. And these people don't want to get that through their heads.
There's something that Obama had done where if you catch, let's say you catch the person that comes in the United States, right? You catch him, then you release them. Catch and release is what it's called.
Yeah.
And
people do that with
Trump
fish.
is Trump. You catch them and you detain them. We don't just release them into
you don't just take them. Yeah.
Yeah. And here's the thing, though. If you have all these people trying to kill our U.S. soldiers, I do believe the soldiers should have the right to defend themselves.
Well, they're not. Currently they're using down there at the border. They're using non-lethal force. That's what the gas is and everything. That's non-lethal force. So
what if a bunch of soldiers get shot and killed?
Well, I was just going to say that so far, none of the people who are trying to cross over have weapons. All they've had is tools, like I said, like wire clippers and rocks, and that's it. That's all they've had so far. I don't know about guns, but no. If somebody is toting a gun, yeah, they got to defend yourself. You see them coming at you with a gun, shoot them.
Well, the thing is, everybody's calling it just a caravan. It's more than that. It is an invasion. They're trying to invade our country. And you have all these people on the left saying, "Oh, it's not an invasion. It's
migrants,
helpless."
Yeah, people. They're helpless. They're this. They're that. Yeah, I know. They're saying all of that. They just want to come in our country to suck on the system because they know that they can get all the free stuff. They give all this free stuff to illegals, but our veterans are living on the streets in boxes. Does that making sense to me? What's funny is Trump had an issue with those too. He had an issue with those people as well.
Who?
Trump. He didn't want to give any of them the veterans. He didn't want to help the veterans. He's an asshole.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I have a hard time agreeing with everything he does. Like, it's just one of the few things that I know has to be. I just know it has to be this way. I know that you can't just let people walk in. That's all I'm saying.
Well, the problem too is, all right, we had the House and the Senate at the time, and you still couldn't get nothing done. No wall, no nothing. And
well, because a lot of his ideas were just bupkis. Let's put it like this. It didn't work for China. They built a big, great wall. It didn't work for them. Why the fuck is it going to work for us? And as Robin Williams said, who are you going to get to build the wall? The people you are trying to keep out.
Well, the thing, too, is, I guess it all depends. There's certain countries that it's actually worked. You know what I mean? Like Israel. Israel has a big wall, and it's kept them out. But the problem is, they could easily tunnel under it or they can basically they're like Israel.
You're giving them ideas. They might be watching us on their smartphones. You're giving them ideas.
Yeah, we don't want to give them ideas. I say put in there toxic gas if they try to do anything.
No. I don't think we should kill them. We don't need to put toxic gas. We just need to. What they're doing now, I can't remember what kind of gas it is, but it doesn't really cause any major harm, and it doesn't kill them. What we got to do, though, is what we've always done. It sucks, but it's what we have to do, and that's deport them. Pack them up, put them in whatever, take them way the fuck down. You know how far south they are, right? Like over 1,000 miles past Mexico, past down there. They come all the way here, using up energy and everything. We take them way the fuck back down there, drop them off. I don't think they're going to keep trying because they're way down there. So...
Well, the thing is, too, is if I had my way, I would say deport every illegal in this country, not just the Spanish, Mexican people, the Asians.
You mean you're saying anybody who doesn't have a green card or anything? That's what you're saying, right? Okay.
Yeah, those are just sucking on our system. You know what I mean?
I've met a lot of folks.
It's.
Well, here's the thing. I get told I'm sucking on the system, but people don't know the shit I go through. They don't know what I deal with. They don't know how hard things get for me. So.
Hey, you moved up to 5 viewers.
I got 5 viewers? Oh God, I don't know if I want 5 viewers. I don't know what kind of people are watching. My people going, oh God, you racist piece of shit. You're a racist asshole. You don't want them here because you're the patriarchy, man. You don't want them here because you're a racist patriarch, man.
You don't have a racist bone in your body.
Let's put it like this: I've had black girlfriends. I've had Spanish girlfriends. I had a Spanish, different people I've met throughout my life that I've had relationships with. I didn't give a damn what color of skin they had. Okay, that's why I'm like, I don't care where these people are coming from. And I'm going to say the same thing. Canada has an issue with this kind of shit too. Do you know why they have a problem with it? It has nothing to do with color of skin. It has nothing to do with that, anything like that. There are Mexicans right now trying to go to Canada, but here's why it's an issue for them. And I don't blame them. It's the same issue I have. They don't want to fucking learn English.
And they don't want to work either a lot of the time. They just want on welfare.
Well, the people that I seen trying to go into Canada, you could clearly see that the guy was a worker. You could tell he was a hard worker and everything. But nobody could do anything for him in Canada unless he spoke one of 2 languages. French or English. That's it. And I think that's the only thing that frustrates me about all this is people who come here that don't know English. It's like, learn it. Even if it's bad English, it's still English. I don't care. I've heard people with bad English. Trust me, if I can go to my doctor and understand what he's talking like this, he gets ready to stick with his accent. If I can understand that, I can understand, any bad English, accent, whatever. So it's better than no English at all. So, plus, this is a point I made before. What if they need help and I can't help them? What if they're standing there panicking, something bad happened, maybe to their kid or something, or something. Maybe they got something stolen from them. They're panicking. I'm the only one there. What the fuck am I going to do for them if I don't know what the fuck they're saying? Oh my God.
Well, before I get off here, you got to do your impersonation of Bill Clinton. I love it. That's probably one of my favorites. I didn't have the one with Monica Lewinsky. You got to go with it, brother.
You want me to do Bill Clinton?
Yeah, go with
Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton. Hang on a second. Let me think. I can't just jump into voices. That's what sucks. There's people who can just jump right into a voice, in and out. I can't do it. I have to sit, and sometimes I'll sit and I'll try to do it. I'll do it wrong until I get it right.
I didn't have relations with that woman.
Yeah. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Oh, I love it.
I did have sexual relations with that woman. She's got nice tits. All right. She's got nice boobies on her, doesn't she? All right. Yeah. Come by and
Oh
see me
man.
sometime.
Oh my god, that's great. Oh. I wonder what you say about Hillary Clinton.
What? What do you? Sorry, let me get my thing back up here. Uh, what? Have you seen my wife? What do you expect? That woman don't get me laid. Have you looked at her? I don't know what I said last time. I don't know what I did last time. Have you looked at my wife? Will you expect me to do something with her? You're full of it too.
Oh man, that's priceless right there.
Now that's they had him on. They had the character of Bill Clinton on Family Guy, and he had a thing for cankles. He liked fat women, and he had a thing for cankles. You don't know where the ankle begins and the fat ends. That's the fun.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, they should have hired you to be a voice actor. I mean, seriously,
I would love to do voice acting. That's one of my. That was like my dream for the longest time, was just to do voice acting with characters. And I can't get. I don't know how you get into that. I don't know how you get into that industry. I don't know how you do it. I've even gone to people on YouTube who do like animation and stuff, like their own animation. And like anytime I see them doing something with Mario, I'm like, do you want an authentic Mario? Because I can do an authentic Mario if you want me to. I can do Mario. Come on, you want me to do Mario? I do an excellent Mario. And it's like, just, they don't care. They don't care at all. It's like,
it's really hard to do. I mean,
it's
I really don't know either.
It sucks. That's the gist of it. It sucks.
Oh. Guess what they're filming here in North Carolina right now?
What?
Swamp Thing, the series.
Oh, the series for what? What channel is it going to be on? Do you know?
It's going to be through the DC Universe online.
Oh, okay, yeah. Shit. If it's good, I might have to go to it. I love Swamp Thing. I remember the '80s Swamp Thing that I watched back in the '80s. It was a good movie. I loved it.
The first movie was awesome in every way, period. I mean, it was scary in a lot of aspects, too.
Yeah, there was a lot of weird... There was a lot of weird stuff going on with experimentation and mutations.
But that movie scared me. I had nightmares for a long time after seeing it.
What, Shitter? What is it, Goober? What? Come here.
Your doggy?
Come on. Come on. Watch The Wire, kid.
Like, I want to hold this show.
Yes, I know. Him rotten.
I love her pieces. She's just so gorgeous.
Yeah, he's rotten. He's a turd. You a turd? Yes, you're a turd.
If he got to meet me and I gave him some food he likes, he'd probably give me a kiss. Oh, I just saw him kiss your nose. Oh, he loves you to pieces.
Yes, he does. He likes being in my lap. That's why he was sitting behind me whining, because he wanted it in my lap.
You said he was part lab. He look. I think.
No. He's part Chihuahua and part Terrier.
Well, see, the reason I asked is part of what he looks like my dog Leon. That's the reason why I wondered if that might be part of the breed of what my dog is. You know.
I don't think so. Well, what kind of dog is yours?
Well, he's looks like he's really a professional. I really don't know what he is. I know he's got a purple tongue.
What I meant, like, is he small?
Oh. No, he's massive. He's big.
He wouldn't be. This dog wouldn't be part what that dog is. They would be very different breeds.
Well, I'm saying though he doesn't have the Chihuahua part, but I think he may have the Lab or whatever it is that your dog has. Because
Terrier, no, because no, he wouldn't, because Terriers are a small dog. A Terrier and a Chihuahua are both small dogs. Terriers don't get about as big, but this guy right here.
Well, and what's funny is his face looks just like Leon, and the chest, you know, that white hair on his chest reminds me of Leon. A miniature version of Leon.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he sits professional. I've never seen a dog sit so professional before.
Professional?
And he also, If he feels like it, he'll sit on his butt like a human being.
Yeah, he'll sit him on my lap. Him sitting on my lap now, ain't you?
That dog. Well, man, I'm gonna get off here and get me some sleep. I'll see you later on then.
Yeah, I
Brother.
was gonna say it's getting late. Yeah, I was gonna say it's getting late.
See you later then, man.
See ya. And there we go. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere yet. Not yet. I mean, there's people watching. I don't know who all is watching. Let me see who's watching here. Participants. Doesn't say who's participating. I think it's just you who's able to talk. When it says, because it says 3 people watching, so that means 2 of them probably can't comment. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere yet. Actually, no, I should go. I need to eat. I just took my food. I was going to get cold. Yeah, I actually do have to go. Crap. I just forgot I had food sitting there waiting. I got to eat. I haven't eaten. I'm hungry. What? What? I love you. You happy being in my lap? I know you have no idea what's going on, do you, Boober? See ya. I'm out.